And welcome back, everybody, to the Collegiate Esports Network Spread the Love event. My name, once again, is KevDog, back as your host for the Rocket League section. And today, instead of Sandwich, I am joined by the amazing Pyrus. It's gonna be Pyrus and myself for the grand finals, Harrisburg versus UGA. Pyrus, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing amazing. I was listening to your stream earlier, and I'm really excited to cast this grand finals. I'm pretty sure Harrisburg's going to take this, but I'm not sure about that entirely, because UGA has done pretty good this entire series.
Yeah, and I mean, we've been waiting for a bit of time, had a couple tech issues. I'm sorry about that. That's on my end, personally. But it's going to be Harrisburg versus UGA. Harrisburg off of that demanding 3-0 sweep in the last series against Oakland, and let's see what the UGA boys will be able to say and do in order to take care of Harrisburg here.
First thing we're going to see is a little bit of shaky defense from UGA. Expecting Harrisburg to try and pick something out and get next on that backboard really quick.
Polar now trying to get something going, but it's going to be DJ, TJ, and Koopa to collect on the orange half. It's installed out in the midfield here, but Polar just too fast, able to get this into the midfield. Can a shot come off target? No, it cannot, as DJ had something to say, and they will take it back towards the midfield.
Koopa trying to get something here. Polar's taking the ball for pressure. Looks like Harrisburg's playing pretty patient right now, just trying to see what UGA is going to do to them. They get little moments of pressure, and then UGA's counter isn't exactly effective. Yeah,
and I mean, UGA, they're a newer team compared to Harrisburg. Harrisburg's still playing with their sub in Mincy instead of T-Corel as their starter. And Polar just joined recently this past semester, but they've been playing like they're veterans in the scene, because truly all three of them are veterans in their own right. And DJ, TJ with the crew of UGA, they're going to have to find something and a way to combat any type of offense that Polar and the crew will be able to start.
The offense from earlier matches from Harrisburg was really insane, so I'm expecting UGA to have a difficult time with that. But considering both of them are relatively new teams to each other, not necessarily new to the scene, there might be a lot of shakeups in this match. Yeah, I'm expecting it to be pretty close. I mean, a flip reset from Polar.
What can you say about that, man? I mean, Pyrus, we just saw with the last match of just a mechanical outplay from Harrisburg, and Polar starting it off early. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left, and it's already up by 1 for Harrisburg.
UGA trying to get something going here. Next, blocking that first hit off the backboard. DJ long clear out to backboard, and Koopa, ooh, good demo.
Polar now trying to get something going. Pass over to Next. Can he get the flip reset?
Another
a dunk.
Flip reset.
And Koopa getting that one off the backboard with Mincy trying to get something going. But Harrisburg back on the driver's seat. But they may have to push on the brakes a little bit, as Alamo going to be able to get a great 50 into that midfield with Next to carry.
Polar's last back. 2 men's coming. Can he hold off?
Ooh.
Next with a great save.
I mean, last second goal line save from Next will stay with Harrisburg in the lead, but DJ TJ trying to get a shot off. Mincy not getting the best touch or a touch there for with Alamo. Not going to be able to get a pass into the midfield, but it's going to be DJ whiffing off of that touch from Next. Koopa on that back line, needing to get around Polar, but does he? Yes, he does. Mincy off the back post, and Next putting that one into the back of the net over the last two defenders. 2-0 in favor of Harrisburg.
Amazing pressure from Harrisburg. A demo hit off the post, and then follow up from Next. Just a very clean play overall.
Yeah, you said it. Very clean overall. The passing plays are what we like to see, and Harrisburg are giving us every single taste of what we need.
Polar, a little bit of mechanical failure there. Not going to be countered.
Polar now as well. Back over to Next. We've seen the duo team up again and again last series. Mincy not going to be able to put that shot on target either, and now it's going to be Alamo trying to get this one into the midfield, but it's going to be Polar to stop it.
Polar's pressure this game is amazing. Just a lot of ball control and getting good 50s.
And UGA, them doing a good job of keeping Harrisburg decently at bay. Obviously, 2 have still gone in. But this is another opportunity if Mincy doesn't get a touch here. And it's going to be Polar to pass this one out to Next, but staying in the blue half with that 50 from DJ.
Polar looking for Next. Next with a good redirect. Can it go in? And it does. Polar with the follow. Beautiful.
Not exactly sure what to say about UGA there. DJ TJ not going to be able to get a touch. Just slapped right over the top of Koopa as well. 3-0 in favor of Harrisburg, and it's starting to look like a Harrisburg sweep if I just have to predict.
Maybe they're just trying to carry that energy into this game as much as possible from their last series, considering they didn't want to do interview phase.
Yeah, I mean, you got to keep it warm whenever you are. You don't want to ice yourself out just enough. But Mincy with a double tap off the flip reset, and it could have been a great shot, but Polar not going to be able to get the part to where it goes into the net. That's a big part about scoring. But 48 seconds left, and Harrisburg still up by 3, and nothing to show from UGA.
Now, UGA's definitely got a little bit of pressure going, but they just can't get the pressure to convert into a shot yet. And that's mostly why I think they're struggling this game. They're doing good on their defensive side until all 3 of the players from Harrisburg do a combined play together, which may be down to communication, in my opinion.
Completely agree with you. I think you're spot on that one. I mean, UGA, they've been missing a lot of the balls. They've been double committing a bunch as well. Just like that, it's also communication. Double commit right there. Once more off of the fake, but Mincy down to Next, going to be able to take control. Will be Harrisburg. This one could be dangerous, but it doesn't matter. As the time ticks down, Harrisburg will be your victors of Game 1. Pyrus, I got to know, what do you think Harrisburg will be able to do to keep this pressure, or do you think it's just who they are?
I'm not entirely sure if it's just who they are, or if they've got some perfect strategy going to play into UGA's system. It looks to me like the duo between Nex and Polar is mostly keeping their pressure, and Mincy's being their perfect third man for situations where the ball comes back to him. A lot of shots overall from all 3 of their players, and UGA just can't really do anything about it once their pressure's fully locked in.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much else we got to say other than Harrisburg playing almost picture-perfect Rocket League for this game. As we're going to get into Game 2 here, UGA, DJ, TJ, and the crew, they're going to need to figure out what they're able to do to get back into this. They're bantering a bit in the chat right now, but it's going to be a bit of a wait before we get into Game 2. DJ, TJ finally readied up, and Pyrus, I want to know real quick, what do you think that UGA will have to do in order to even get a shot off target? Because they only had 2 compared to the, I believe, 11 that Harrisburg had last game.
It may be due to the aggressive style of Harrisburg not fitting in with what they're expecting. Harrisburg's going for a lot of demo plays, and I'm not seeing a lot of that out of UGA's players. If they can convert more of their pressure into being able to get rid of the players on defense entirely from Harrisburg, they'll definitely have more shooting opportunities.
Completely agree. I mean, Wellstead right there. Polar not going to be able to get that shot on target. Koopa going to find DJ TJ on the sidewall. Back into the midfield. Mincy with a shot. It's going to be Mincy to miss that one to put that one back into the middle of the field. But Alamo here has boost to work with. Can he get over Next? Can he get over Polar as well? It's going to be saved away by 1. Not for the second. DJ TJ with a shot off the crossbar. And it's going to be just barely out of the net. And Pyrus, what did we just see? That was a great opportunity, but just stopped by what? Huh?
These saves are so crazy. This pressure is going great for both teams right now, right out of the gates, but their defense is also perfectly fitting into what shots are being thrown at them. The last second adjustments just to get the perfect touch on the ball is giving each of them counter opportunities, and it's just being a little back and forth session real quick.
Yeah, and I mean, you can see my face. I'm in visible confusion of how both of those shots didn't come in, because it was just insane. And another save, but no, it's not going to be enough.
Air dribble bump.
Oh man, he's cringed. No, he's air dribble bumping. No, that is smart gameplay right there from Next to be able to open up the net. Not even Alamo with the double save will be able to get the touch that saves the ball properly, but Harrisburg already up by 1.
Alamo trying to get another touch here. Can he get the backboard read? No, Polar's there to clear.
And DJ send this one to the sidewall. 90 seconds down in game 2 here. Plenty of Rocket League left between the two of these teams. Alamo, he sees Koopa, but Next also up to meet with the 50. And Koopa, can they put a shot on target? No, saved away by Mincy, saved away by Next as well. It's going to be an open net if Koopa cannot return. And this is a dangerous and precarious situation that UGA have found themselves in.
That situation happening multiple times last match as well as this one may be the main factor in why UGA is not doing well when they try to convert to offensive pressure. They're overcommitting just a little too much, and that's giving free openings for everyone on Harrisburg to make plays with each other while they're rotating back and scrambling to get a net.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're UGA, after this stream, you got to meet up with Pyrus, man. Bro's analytical genius right now, absolutely saying everything that needs to be said about both of these teams. And man, I got to give it up to you because half the things you're seeing, I'm probably not even seeing at the moment.
Mincy looking for a clear, missing the touch. Alamo sending it just too high. Next again, looking for a flip reset. And it's off the backboard, barely.
Demo going to be very crucial to stopping Harrisburg from that opportunity, but still in the orange half. Polar, plenty of boost to work with. Got a low 50, not going to go in, but Mincy out into the midfield, but it's going to be very, very slow. Koopa with the double demo as well will open up plenty of space for Alamo, but can he get a shot on target? It will be stopped and saved away by Polar.
That's a demo pressure I think UGA needs to be looking for more. Definitely worked out in their favor on defense. If they can do it on defense and offense, they can get perfect opportunities just like this one. Alamo with a beautiful shot.
I mean, the placement there from Alamo puts it into the top left corner of the net, tying this one up 1-1. They did what they weren't able to in game 1, and that's find the back of the net, find something that will fly in. And with a minute 48 to spare, we have a tie game between UGA and Harrisburg.
This game could go either way at this point. It looks like UGA is finally getting into the form that they need. There's still shaky moments from both teams, sure, but I don't think that's going to be happening much more for the rest of this series.
I completely agree with you, but Polar as well. Trying to send this one into the orange half. Next, going for the bump. That's going to be an angle. Does it go in? Oh, he misses the touch, and that's going to go off both posts. That's definitely something you're going to want back if you are Polar on the Harrisburg side. But another shot opportunity comes out right now. DJ TJ with a great diving save.
I mean, the defense of UGA right now is really locked in, it seems. Not many of these shot opportunities are getting anywhere near other than bouncing off the posts. Of course, that one shot from Polar was pretty good if the angle could have hit, but that was a really tough angle.
And Koopa now. Flip reset, Polar onto the side wall. What can Alamo do here to contain a little bit of offense that he has been able to grab? DJ TJ with the commit as well. But it's going to be once more stopped by Nex and Polar. Going to be into the midfield to pop up. What can Alamo do here? Plenty of boost to work with. No shot opportunity there to follow. And Nex in the corner will be stopped and saved away. UGA on the offense.
Beautiful clear from Polar out to Nex. Can Nex convert this into a shot opportunity, though, is the question. No, Polar and Nex not getting their touches. Mincy keeping it in the corner of UGA currently.
And we haven't seen an overtime since game 2 of the first series. UGA apparently looking to find a game 2 overtime once more. But this is a good opportunity for Nex once beat by DJ TJ. Polar onto the sidewall. Can he get another touch? Yes, he can. Mincy not going to be able to follow, and that will hit the ground. We officially are in our second overtime of the night, and Pyrus kick it off.
I think this overtime is really just going to come down to who can hold offensive pressure longer. Both teams are looking for demos and passing. And Nex with a beautiful shot off of Polar's pass off the backboard. I didn't even have to say anything.
I was about to say, I mean, there's not much else said. 9 seconds into overtime, and didn't even matter who had the pressure there because it was just one after another for the shot, the pass, boom, bang, done, said, and all over Harrisburg, making their advantage one more match away from being the victors of the Spread the Love event. And if you like the Spread the Love event as well as much as we do, don't forget this is a charity stream. We always are looking to help those in need. The Spread the Love event, if you can donate, please do, but it's not required. But what is required is UJ needs to sweep if they want to find their way back.
Yeah, UGA is in their last chance position right now. Anything goes here, except UGA needs to hold this defensive line better. The Harrisburg offense is going insane. Double-digit shots from the entire team. UGA not really able to capitalize on their clears and saves afterwards.
Yeah, and I mean, we're getting into game 3 here. Let's see if UGA will be able to get this one back around, or will Harrisburg just be a little bit too much with their veteran status in the CRL scene between the 3 of these players. 5 minutes on the clock, and we're going to see exactly what can UGA do to combat them.
You know what, Kev Dog? I believe in UGA.
Dude,
I expect the reverse sweep. I can see it.
I'm so sorry. Because I'm with Harrisburg on this one. I mean, they've been dominant this entire time. I can't see any other thing.
Polar with a really good shot to open that up and minimize my chances of still believing in UGA. But they still have 5 minutes left.
Cast a curse is a thing. I don't think that was cast a curse at all, because this is an own goal from DJ TJ. The pop off of the crossbar didn't go in originally, but DJ TJ just giving it a little bit of a nudge backwards. I mean, friends help friends. What else can you see? We want to spread the love.
Spread the love is right. Polar looking for a sidewall read, not able to capitalize. Mincy with a pass back to Polar. Can he get the double? No.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what UGA could do. That was an early goal from Harrisburg, so plenty of time still left in this game. And Alamo looking for one, not going to be able to find a second. Polar into the midfield, stopped away by DJ TJ, and now next onto the sidewall. Will not be able to get the second touch, but does have Mincy lying in wait over back to the corner. Alamo needs to get a touch, or DJ TJ here, because that was a dangerous opportunity. But next onto the corner, and that's going to be off the post and out. But DJ TJ with a 1-2 beat, and it's still not going to go in just yet, and that's saved away by Polar.
Both teams with really good defense when it comes down to the situation they need, but can they keep that up the entire time? Only time will tell.
And I mean, time is not on UGA's side here. It's an everlasting opponent. It's the 4th, it's the 5th, it's the 6th man in Rocket League. If you are down at least by 1, that means you are on the back heels every single time, especially when one more game could be the difference of you being knocked out of the tournament as 2nd place or winning the 1st place.
Definitely looks like in these last 30 seconds, the pressure from UGA's came out because they've been recognizing that fact. But Harrisburg's also been switching it up and being more passive. There's not a lot of hyper pressure moments like they've been doing in the other games now that they have 1 goal up.
Yeah, and they know that all they need to do is play time, but maybe a barrier will be helpful. Mincy not going to be able to put that one off of the save from Alamo, but will be next to continue the onslaught of pressure that UGA may or may not have to face going forward. But next, once more, can he find the double tap? No, it's going to be off to the back wall. The
pressure from Harrisburg looks perfect off of the backboard, and Polar with the second double touch this match.
Huh? I'm sorry, what? I thought, what? Huh? Bro said it in the complete opposite direction. Bro had the flip reset, and I mean, what else can you say other than veteran mechanics are veteran shots with veteran opportunities just like that one?
You said earlier there was a freestyler on Harrisburg. Was that Nex or was that Polar? Because both of them look like they have freestyle for him.
I mean, yeah, Polar being an ex-player from Nichols College for last season of CRL, but also Nex being a professional freestyler, and Mincy being the sub. I believe he's B+, if I'm not mistaken. All 3 of these players know what it's like to play at high levels. Maybe not the highest level like Polar does for the RLCS regional finalists, but either way, what they're able to do is absolutely astonishing, and Pyrus, I'm super happy that we're able to see it.
It's beautiful to watch. These are things that I couldn't imagine doing in game myself, and I'm watching it live. And DJ TJ able to capitalize on a little bit of overcommitments from Harrisburg.
Yeah, I don't want to really call it DJ TJ's goal, though, because he kind of stole that one from Koopa, it looked like. A little bit of friendly banter, a little bit of friendly rivalry between the players. Well, we saw Polar save Nexus shots in the last series. Well, we're going to get DJ TJ stealing shots in this one. But either way, it's 2-1 now, still in favor of Harrisburg, but time is looking a little bit better for UGA.
No, they were able to find an opening. If they can do that again, they'll tie this up and take it to overtime once more. I believe.
You have your beliefs, I have mine. Let's keep it that way. But either way, I am neutral. I am not biased, as I am looking for some great gameplay of Rocket League, and we could see it here. Koopa not going to be able to put that shot on target, and it's going to be Alamo to try to get this one out to DJ, but it's going to be Nex instead to follow. But with a terrible touch, it's going to be right back into the blue half.
Alamo looking to pass to somebody off the backboard, no one to follow. Mincy looking for close control, just trying to waste time, it seems. And next, another flip reset opportunity? No, he can't capitalize.
And thank you guys so much for donating as well. We apparently just hit the 250 mark for the Spread the Love event. This is the first title for this event as well. We still have 5 more titles after this, spread across the next 2 days along with today. But DJ TJ, he doesn't care about the money. He just wants to win here. Might have been worthwhile, but it's going to be Mincy onto the side wall. 20 seconds left, and Harrisburg just got to play the time, and they will be the victors of this series.
Only 15 seconds remain. If UGA can get something out right here, they can tie this up. If they can't, it looks like Harrisburg's defense will keep them from being able to win this game.
Yeah, and with this game will come the tournament, will come the series, and Harrisburg just needs to touch the ball down. They might want to find another one. A shot on target. DJ TJ saved away, but with that, it will be Harrisburg for the victors of the Spread the Love Rocket League event. And we will be talking to Polar in just a second as we will drag him in here. But Pyrus, any final thoughts on the series?
This series definitely came down to converting after defensive pressure into offense form. The saves from UGA definitely were helping them keep Harrisburg at bay, because Harrisburg was scoring a lot more on the other teams when they were playing. But UGA can't seem to find that perfect rotation once they transfer into offense, and I think that's the only reason that they really lost these games.
Alrighty, well, we're going to be getting right into this interview. I'm getting not Pyros, I'm thinking about his old teammate. We're getting Polar into this VC in just a second. Let me drag him in here. Polar, my friend, how are you doing?
Hello, how are we?
We should be asking you, because congratulations, you and your team of Harrisburg. You guys have just won the Spread the Love event by the Collegiate Esports Network. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I was on fire this tournament, if I do say so myself, so.
Oh, definitely. Those backboard plays, that flip reset off the backboard, just slamming those double taps in over and over, reading each other beautifully. All your teammates played beautiful, and you definitely popped off.
Yeah. I got one question for you, man.
Okay.
One question only. Where'd you learn those mechs, bro?
Hey, back in the day, I was on Team Nixus. You might not know me for mechs, but I was a comp clip hitter back in the day. So, it comes from there. That's my roots.
Iris, you called it. He was a freestyler back in the day.
I could see it. I could see it.
But yeah, I have one more question for you, Pyrus. I'm going to let you go after this one. With this statement above UGA and Oakland, what are the tournaments you're looking forward to? We were talking about BOTB. We're not going to talk about that tournament anymore. That's in the past. Let's keep it in the past.
Yeah, thank you.
What tournaments are you looking forward to, and what is next for Harrisburg?
I mean, honestly, right now, since CRL, we don't really know what's happening with it. We're all kind of all guns blazing onto NACE, right? We want to make that NACE playoffs and head over. So I think it's in Florida. So, I think that's the last thing we have left of the semester. And it's definitely something we want to leave a mark on.
Anything you got to say, Pyrus?
I mean, if you guys play like you did tonight, you'll do great in NACE. I believe.
I hope so. Thank you.
All right. But Polar, I'm gonna let you get out of here. You got to go celebrate with Harrisburg. The boys have been playing absolutely phenomenal, and shout out to DJ TJ as well, and the rest of UGA. They played absolutely phenomenal against RIT. They couldn't get it out over you guys, but we will see you guys in just a bit for some more action. It's not going to be Rocket League, however. It will be Rainbow Six Siege, and we also, I believe, have a streamer coming in real soon to fill the gap between R6 is going to be coming at 8:45. So you do want to stick around for that. Find us here on CEN_streams. But that'll be it for us. This is KevDog. That was Pyrus. Any final words, Pyrus?
All I can say is thank you for having me. It was great. Also, one more thing I should say. Don't forget to donate if you feel like donating.
Yes, sir. Don't forget to donate, and it's always going to be a good time here at the Spread. It's always going to be a good time here at the Spread the Love event. We always want to spread the cheer, spread the love, spread family-friendly vibes across everyone. Thank you guys so much for joining us here. We are going to be sending it straight to a break, and congratulations to Harrisburg for the victory.